James Gunn and David Corenswet's Superman breaks big records before release, hinting at a bold new direction for DC's future. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn's Superman is shaping up to be the fresh start DC fans have been waiting for. With David Corenswet leading the way as Superman, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, and Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, the upcoming movie is set to launch a bold new era for the DC Universe. James Gunn's Superman is already flying past expectations, and it hasn't even hit theaters yet. That's right, the upcoming DC movie has broken Fandango's record for the fastest-selling superhero movie tickets, and it's still a month away from release. This early response in sales has, for obvious reasons, sparked major excitement across the industry, especially as it marks a fresh start for the Man of Steel under Gunn and Peter Safran. Many also see this as a turning point for DC Studios and a clear shift from the Zack Snyder era. Looks like the movie is all set to give fans what they've long waited for, a bold new vision that might save the DC Universe. Let's dive deeper. Gunn's vision is being embraced not just by critics but also by fans eager for something different. With this momentum, the upcoming movie is expected to open big, possibly even crossing $100 million in its debut weekend. Moreover, it promises a brighter tone, a more hopeful hero, and a clean break from the darker stories of the past. Now, with a full month to go before its official release, Superman is already making headlines. Early access screenings via Amazon Prime sold out so fast that the movie broke Fandango's 2025 record for advance ticket sales, as per Deadline. It's now the top-selling superhero movie on the platform this year, beating even Marvel's Fantastic Four. For many, this massive response feels like the end of the Zack Snyder era. A brand new trailer for Superman was recently dropped, and it's already stirring excitement online. Brought to life by James Gunn, the movie, starring David Corenswet as Superman, is all set to hit theaters on July 11th. But before that, the latest preview packs in thrilling scenes, emotional moments, and a closer look at what's to come. While Gunn recently revealed the runtime and credits of the movie, this trailer gives us a good look at all the major characters and a few surprises as well. If early numbers are any sign, Superman isn't just flying this time. It's soaring past expectations, and fans are definitely happy about it. But there's one detail that has fans doing a double take. Superman is seen holding a green alien baby. Many on social media have started guessing that this baby could be Baby Joey, a character from the comics with powers linked to Metamorpho. With tentacles in the background and this mysterious child in Superman's arms, the teaser hints at major twists in the story. The movie will be the first chapter in DC Studios' new era titled Gods and Monsters. And based on the buzz, this Superman reboot might just deliver everything longtime fans have been waiting for. We see Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane and Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, who's all set to take down Superman and everything he cares about. James Gunn has a very specific strategy when it comes to Superman and Supergirl that could completely alter how DC competes with Marvel. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. One of the most consistent and long-running aspects of the superhero genre is continuity. These films are known for their interconnected nature, making it so that there are a lot of films that a viewer has to watch before they can understand what is happening in new releases. DC Studios has also followed a similar formula when it first started releasing the new age of its films in the DCU. James Gunn and Kevin Feige have been trying their very best to pull together their respective franchises. For years, Marvel and DC fans were at each other's throats, with constant arguments about which is better plaguing their interactions. However, as both franchises started to lose their fanbase and desperately tried to grasp onto relevance, this didn't seem to matter anymore. All of a sudden, both were in survival mode and doing damage control. While this stage went on for a few years for both franchises, they both seem to have reached a relatively stable position now. With their bigger projects being around the corner, a little competition might not be the worst thing, and DC seems to be winning. Elaborating on this, Gunn revealed that he is trying to shape Alcock's film in a manner that viewers can watch it without needing to watch Corenswet's film. This could imply that the DCU is trying to stray away from making all of the films a requirement to watch. However, now that Zack Snyder has parted ways from the franchise and everything has been put in the hands of James Gunn, he seems to be taking a very different approach with the films that he is making. Since David Corenswet's Superman and Millie Alcock's Supergirl seem to be the most significant films from the franchise's lineup, Gunn recently talked about them during an interview with Entertainment Weekly. While he revealed the overall plan for both of these films on this subject, it could be showcasing the approach that the franchise is taking for all of its films, and it could be genius. Gunn confessed that Superman and Supergirl are not going to be connected in the storyline. "I am really trying to be careful that anybody can dip in and see the story that is up next and not feel like they're missing information." In the time that DC has been gathering itself and starting fresh, one of the biggest criticisms that Marvel has received is that audiences now have too much material to watch before new releases. Releasing multiple projects in a year can be very stressful for the viewers as well. Although the franchise has stopped such an approach now, they did release a lot of content during the time when they were still doing it. This has caused fans to get overwhelmed and frustrated, fully leaving the fanbases due to the amount of homework that they have to do. On paper, James Gunn's strategy for DC Studios seems flawed. One could argue that now that he has confessed this, fans who just want a Supergirl film will only watch that, reducing the revenue of Superman. However, Gunn seems to trust his viewers a lot more than this. Kevin Feige doesn't seem to have learned from this. As Avengers, Doomsday will require audiences to watch over 10 projects before they can even consider stepping into that theater. With this in mind, there is no denying that viewers will find DC's laid-back and audience-focused approach to films much better than Marvel's strategy. James Gunn's Superman trailer teases a fresh start but echoes Snyder's darkest dilemma. Lex targets Clark's loved ones, like Zod once did. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn lobbed a heat vision blast straight into the Snyderverse debate with his first Superman trailer, and it's already splitting the fandom. The new look at David Corenswet's Clark Kent is lighter in color, sure, but the theme seems strikingly familiar. James Gunn's Superman trailer dropped, and it's not shying away from tension. The visuals may scream fresh start, but the core conflict feels hauntingly familiar to longtime DC fans. With Lex Luthor threatening the people closest to Clark Kent, the emotional weight mirrors past Superman showdowns, especially those seen under Zack Snyder's direction. This time, the danger feels more psychological than physical, but just as personal. The trailer blends classic Superman optimism with unsettling threats, setting up a story that could echo old dilemmas in new ways. Snyder fans are calling it déjà vu. The military standoff. The tension between alien savior and fragile humanity. And now, a powerful bald genius is targeting Lois Lane and family. It's the same emotional conundrum, repackaged in Gunn's pastel-filtered world. But Gunn's not exactly pretending this is a reboot without roots. There's a clear wink at what came before, even as it tries to break free. The real question is, will this Superman break the cycle or just relive it in HD? From the jump, the trailer leans into the age-old Man of Steel dilemma. What happens when Earth's mightiest alien